Greetings from the Augusta Civic Center, where in a few short hours this place will be teeming with the sights, sounds, and yes, maybe even smells of the regional quarterfinal tournament action. I'm Bill Stewart, sports editor of the Kennebec Journal and Morning Sentinel, and welcome to our video preview shows. In a few short moments, I'll be joined by staff writers Travis Lazarczyk and Randy Whitehouse, along with a couple special guests who will help break down all the tournament action. And remember, centralmaine.com will be free this week as a special promotion, so be sure to check back often for all your tournament needs.
Hi, this is Randy Whitehouse with Travis Lazarczyk. We're here at the Augusta Civic Center getting ready for the high school basketball tournament, which starts on Friday afternoon. And we had a little talk with Coach TJ Maines about the Eastern A tournament coming up. Here's what Coach TJ Maines from Coney had to say. We're here with Coney coach TJ Maines, leading the Rams back here to the Augusta Civic Center. And Coach, how does it feel to get the hometown team back here on the court?
It's good. You know, it was our goal at the beginning of the year to make sure we played well enough to give ourselves a chance to play here. And yeah, it's been great. We've heard from a lot of people in the community and had a lot of great support. And, our home games seem to have more and more people coming to them as the year went on. And so it's a great thing. Coney's got a really rich basketball tradition. You know, going all the way back, Coach Hunt in the '60s and Coach Pound in the '70s, and you know Bob Fairbrother and Mr. Bayu and Coach Hunt still teaching over at Farrington. I mean, they played a lot of games in the tournament, so we're happy to be back here and kind of hopefully add our own part of that.
Coach, playing Lewiston in the first round, kind of break down that matchup. It's a team you saw twice in the regular season.
Yeah, it's a team that beat us twice in the regular season.
Close each game.
Yeah, they were. You know, we played the second game of the year, had a big lead in the first quarter, and then you know they play a lot of zone, and it just slowed us down. And at that point of the year, you know, our spacing and what we were doing against the zone was in effect. We got better at it throughout the year, and we had a great game at Coney on MLK Day, and you know they scored like 5 seconds left. We were up 7 going into the fourth. Just didn't finish some stuff off, and they made a couple of really good plays. You know, Tim Farrar's a really good coach. You know, out of a timeout, they get a bucket, and then we made a silly decision defensively that cost us. They hit a tough baseline jump shot. 5 seconds to go, and we didn't get. The game didn't end the way we would have liked it to. So, but they're good. They have size, 6'10", you know, center, and our biggest guy's 6'2", and that gives us fits. And then they're athletes. They get, you know, Isaiah Harris is a 6'4" athletic kid. Terry Brown's 6'2", 6'3" athletic. You know, their guards are athletic. So it's a fun matchup. You know, I'm happy to get a chance to play someone who beat us twice and see if we can rectify that in the tournament.
KVAC was such a competitive league this year. I mean, so many great games, so many great matchups. Can that translate here to the tournament, especially after teams have seen each other once or twice?
Yeah, I would think so. You know, Hamden, I was like, this is like Hamden's like home court anyway. So, you know, it would have been 4 times in a row. You know, it's amazing what Russ does up there, and as a team, as a community, kind of what they've done with basketball. They're really, really skilled and really good. So you'd have to think EL and Hamden are the 2, you know, they're the 1-2 seed. But you know, if we do our job, or Lewiston, or Oxford Hills, or Messalonsky, or anybody that's still playing, you go out and you play well and you shoot the ball well, anything can happen. And I think the year kind of proved that. They EL won like 4 or 5 games, 3 points or less. You know, Hamden got beat by Brewer first game of the year. They played really well, but then I saw them EL pound them. So I just has a feeling like anything could happen, and you know, we wouldn't be upset if the number 5 team did something.
Okay, Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Well, Travis, let's take a look first of all at the B East tournament up to Bangor coming up. How do you see that breaking down? It looks like a pretty strong region.
Yeah, talking to a lot of the coaches who are coaching that region, Nick DePatsy at Madomic Valley, who's coaching the number 1 seed, Jared Brown, the number 2 seed Winslow head coach. They say this is as wide open as they've seen. Even being the 1 and 2 seeds, they look at an Old Town team, the defending state champion in Class B, who's the 3rd seed with a 17-1 record, and Gardner at number 4 with 13 wins in the regular season can beat anybody. So probably Madomic is the favorite. Just a young team, but a lot of talent, led by Nicholas DePatsy and Winslow with Justin Martin as a big man could be there at the end. You can't overlook Old Town, obviously, the defending champions. And Caribou, the number 6 team, was a dark horse last year, made the regional final where they lost Old Town, could do the same thing this year.
Western C, of course, we know the Mountain Valley Conference real well, and that was just a crazy conference all year long. And, when you factor in teams like Wayne Fleet coming in here, the defending regional champion, could make for a really exciting tournament in Western C.
Yeah, it seems like those Mountain Valley Conference teams that are in those top 5, Boothbay, Dirigo, Winthrop, and Madison, all beat each other throughout the regular season. Then you throw in a Wayne Fleet that's kind of an unknown. It could be an interesting tournament, a very deep one.
Western D looks really exciting with Forest Hills, of course, going undefeated this year, but defending champion Valley always lurking there, and some of the other teams. There's always that one unknown team that seems to come up in Western D every year. Do we have potential candidates for that this year?
Yeah, Seacoast Christian's that kind of team this year that, Forest Hills and Valley, who play in the East-West Conference, just didn't see. Forest Hills the only undefeated team left in boys basketball in Maine. They have to be the favorite with 4 seniors who have been playing varsity basketball since they were freshmen. They've been to 2 state championship games and won 1. Like I said, Valley is returning as the defending regional champion at the number 2 seed. Hyde, the number 3 seed, is always a school you can't overlook as well.
Well, I'll wrap it up for our boys tournament action preview. Make sure you check out centralmaine.com and Center Court in the print edition for all your tournament coverage over the next couple of weeks. Thanks for joining us. For Travis Lazarchik, I'm Randy Whitehouse. We'll see you here at the Civic Center and up to Bangor.